Hello guys, glad to have you back for another session of Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis. So let's first understand Bank Nifty. Today and yesterday, Bank Nifty has opened inside the value area of Monday, indicating value traders are there at that point of time. But also I was stressing on previous video that you have to watch for these levels somewhere around 54,170 to 54,200 levels, because this is where some kind of good volume clusters have appeared on Monday. So these people will try to again reappear around these levels. In second 30 minutes there was a good attempt by buyers, indicated by good amount of delta, around delta of 1.9k, but they failed. Continuously the prices are closing below 54,170 levels. If you look at the whole day, prices were closing around that levels, indicating that passive sellers, whoever have appeared on Monday, they are still appearing it. So what happens if the buyers, whoever are buying at the yesterday's highs, they fail to close above these volume clusters, they unwind at some point of time. So immediately there was an unwinding, but at the same time you also need to remember, I was stressing on this single print at 54,020 levels. So this single print acted as a very good support yesterday. So again the prices went up. So even then, whole day the prices were never able to cross these 54,170 levels. So if prices would have closed above this very clean with a good amount of delta like 2k 3k, then the prices might have gone up. But the continuous closing of prices below the below the cot indicates that passive sellers are absorbing these buyers, whoever are coming into this market. So at some point of time they started again in the evening session, they unwinded, pushing the prices all the way down to 54,000 and closed around that point itself. So today what happened, again it's the same thing. So because we have a overlapping value yesterday, so if you understand the value concept of market profile, there will be a 80% probability the whole value, whatever has been not covered, in this case from 53,940 to 53,820 levels, this has not been covered totally. So this will be likely covered. So today the market itself has opened somewhere around 53,890 levels, but it tested a little below, which is a one time framing market from Monday. So those buyers, whoever have attempted on Monday, there was a strong buying, those buyers came in and they pushed the prices upside. So you have again acceptance around 54,060 levels. In third 30 minutes candle, there was a acceptance by breaking the previous 30 minutes, indicating that likely prices will go for all the way to 54,180 levels. But since it's a monthly expiry, there was a small pullback. Then there was a strong buying imbalances around 11:45 candle, and you have seen a good up move. For tomorrow, what you should be looking is, if you look at today Bank Nifty, though prices have went up, there was a good amount of unfinished business around 54,020 levels, a 3k unfinished business and 2.4k at 54,035 levels, and there is a good amount of unfinished business at closing also. So this indicates that the up move itself, it doesn't have the conviction of limit sellers. So as the prices started going up, there are multiple attempts by limit sellers to bring down the Bank Nifty downside. These limit sellers, whoever are appearing at the lower levels, they act as a very strong magnets. As the prices goes up, they try to sell it again. Only exception is that to escape these price magnets, there should be a strong up move. Whatever we are looking is the September futures. So from tomorrow Bank Nifty will be October futures. So in October futures, it is around 300 premium. So if at all global markets and all are not very negative, if we see a gap up all the way around 54,220 to 240 levels, then there is a possibility, if it sustains for let's say 5 to 15 minutes is very much important above these levels. So if it sustains, likely prices will go upside. If at all there is going to be a gap down, so gap down all the way down to 54,000, somewhere around this area, then again still it's not a good idea to go short. The reason is you have a strong buying tail and you have another buying tail here. Though the low itself is a weak low, it's not a very ideal scenario. You should be going any kind of shorts with this kind of strong buying behavior. So look for how the prices reacts around 53,830 levels. If at all there is a acceptance in the sense, if Bank Nifty breaks the previous 30 minutes in the first 30 minutes or 1 hour, then you will look for a buying opportunity. So your first target will be somewhere around 54,000, and you will see 54,100, 54,200 is very much possible. This high itself is not a very strong one, it's a poor high, and today also we do have a, so if at all there is going to be again a flat opening, again the high has to get revisited, this high has to get revisited 54,200, and this low also needs to get revisited 54,020. The more time you are going to wait tomorrow, you will get better opportunity. So for any kind of down move, the prices gaps up and then gets accepted around 54,150, you might see up to 54,000, and even it might come down to 53,930 levels. But beyond that, it's not a good idea to go any kind of short. For further any kind of shorts, Bank Nifty needs to get accepted below 53,500 levels. This is where previous supply has come. So this is with Bank Nifty, guys. So let's come back to Nifty. See, the opening itself is a inside value area opening, indicating the value traders or the non-directional traders are there at that point of time, which is a weakest kind of opening. There was a open drive, and because of that open drive, you have seen a good amount of up move with a failed auction in third candle at 1045. Now with that failed auction and prices closing below the volume cluster, indicating some passive sellers are coming in. So there was a pullback, and at the same time there was a good amount of good rejection at a value area high, and then again you have seen a good up move, but then prices again started coming. As the prices came down in the morning session, there was a good amount of unfinished business which was left over, 315 and 1.3k. So that indicated maybe prices will try to come back up. What happened today is Nifty has opened inside the value area, somewhere just around the value area low, and came down, but then immediately closed above the volume cluster. So that indicates that some kind of absorption is coming in, and next candle there was a higher high at 25953. There was a mechanical reference. If you understand market profile, these mechanical references are pretty strong, and never ever ignore these mechanical reference. Most often they get revisited in 2 to 3 days, and rarely you will see extending for 5 days or 10 days also. Very rarely, maybe 20% of the time. And Nifty closed below the volume clusters around 25,940 levels. Then we have seen a good downside move covering the Monday's value area. Then it almost made a low of 25,870 levels, which is near to value area low now. Then all the while Nifty is making a low at 25,877 levels. Prices are closing continuously above this volume cluster. So that indicates that a strong absorption is happening, along with the buying imbalances at lows. So one time, second time there is a buying, third time buying imbalance. All this indicates that strong absorption and buyers are coming in with whatever they have. There was a strong up move. It also covered the unfinished business, which is there at 26,000. And so tomorrow what you should be looking for is in the last 1 hour we have a good spike in Nifty. So this spikes, if you know market profile, this spike serves as a very good reference point for next day trades. Tomorrow if the prices opens above this single print moderately, there is a likelihood Nifty will test this single print at 25,995, and then if at all there is going to be a rejection with a good amount of imbalances like I have shown here, you can look for a buying opportunity. If at all there is going to be a gap down opening, and look for acceptance below 25,950, likely Nifty will go for 25,930 levels, and you will see even 25,890 levels. Good possibility 25,870 is also very much possible. So if at all there is going to be a heavy gap up, then so you need to look for how price reacts around 26,090 to 26,100. At 26,100 there is a good amount of call rating which shouldn't be ignored. If you are looking for live market updates, you can click on the Telegram channel which I am attaching in the description, or if you are keen on learning order flow and market profile, you can click on the playlist which I am attaching at this end of this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.